Hey guys, it's me Rion, back in another video, and today please like to review the game we had against Birmingham on Boxing Day, but also preview the game against Leicester. We have a King Power Stadium on the 29th. So let's do this. Before I start, I please like to ask you guys to like and subscribe. I really need the help to get to more. If that's really appreciated, and yeah, it would be much help towards my channel. I have been here for about 6 years, but I haven't got the amount I would have for 6 years, but we'll take it anyway. So let's start. We start off by reviewing the game against Portsmouth on Boxing Day. We drew 1-1 again, and I mean, it could have gone better. I mean, at the start, Patrick Adjumang scored, but it was a wonderful header, wonderful cross from Ryan Brewster, and if you do, from what I've realised, if you give Ryan Brewster the chances, he will actually deliver. Millwall had a few close chances. I think it was Portsmouth he started as well. He had a few close chances. And then now against like the likes of Birmingham, he has gotten the assist, so that is absolutely wonderful from Brewster. And if we do keep playing him, he will do absolute bits for the club. And Patrick Adjumang again scores away from home. That's 5 out of 6 goals, or maybe 6. No, yeah, 5 out of 6 that he has gotten away from home. Only 1 goal has been scored at home, which was against Southampton when Wyman crossed that ball in. I think Adjumang is a really strong player, especially the fact that Carlton Morris is out. Salverson's a little bit washed. And for a player like him, he could do bits, but sometimes he gets knackered and the manager don't realise that. And he did though anyway, the 45th minute when he subbed on, like, I think 2 defensive-minded players. But, I mean, no, he didn't get subbed off. That was I don't even remember, but I think it was Brewster and Diaz, or Burton Diaz, who got subbed off in the second half. But yeah, I mean, if Patrick Adjumang keeps doing his things at home, of course, he'll keep doing well. But you can't say that. Anything could happen with him. And then straight after the Adjumang goal, was a bit feisty in the game, and then Ward got sent off. I don't think that the second yellow card should have counted. The first yellow card was a bit of idiotic from him, but I don't really get how it is because you just kicked the ball. I mean, I think it was after the whistle blew, he kicked the ball away, which meant a yellow card, but I don't think it was really his fault. Maybe he didn't hear that straight. But also another yellow card for a surprising foul. Like, he barely even touched Patrick Roberts. How is that even a foul? Like, but it was the last man. He would think of the wrong way. It was a little bit contact. I mean, from the fact that the Championship doesn't have VAR, but also the fact that referees kind of dumb against Dom, which is always against Derby. Of course he was going to do that. And that's our first red card of the season from Joe Ward. Then, I think it was a little bit ending in game. I think that's what you just described Birmingham versus Derby on Boxing Day. I mean, Boxing Day football, you're expecting it, but it could have gone horribly better, to be fair. In the second half, Jack Robinson, the centre-back for Birmingham City, scored a free kick, which barely crossed over the line. I think, I would have accepted that goal before I saw what was said after. From what I saw from the replays, it was a handball in the push on Adjumang from Jack Robinson. I mean, the handball, not really, because he's really going through the player, but the push maybe, because the Adjumang did get sent down. But, I mean, we'll take anything that goes our way, but referees should use their eyes more, innit? And then we can possibly get VAR in the Championship. I mean, we should have them, alright? They've got good teams, why can't we have them? But, anything will happen. Then Jack Robinson also had 2 chances, one of them getting wonderfully saved by Zetterstrom, and then the other one hitting the bar in the end of the game. I mean, if Derby would sign him, he would be sick, but there's no chance he's going to sign. But also some update about transfer news. Oscar Fowler from Borussia Mönchengladbach, I think he's still there, by the way, possibly still at Feyenoord, is joining the club on a 3-year deal, which may seem Ibu Adams getting sent out the club to Luton Town. I mean, we will miss Ibu Adams, of course, but we'll take a younger midfielder, but we will miss Ibu Adams. We got to admit. He's been there for 3 seasons. Yeah, 3 seasons if you count. They're both Januaries, and then never mind 2 seasons, but he's been a good player, I'll say that. I didn't rate him at first back when he joined in January last year, but or maybe if it's seen in 2026 2 years ago. But we will respect Ebro Adams. But also the fact that Caden Jackson was also leading the club to Lincoln City. That will possibly happen. But also the fact that Brian Barrett Diaz will go to Toronto FC, Bobby Clark to what was it? Celtic. But this will be spoken in a later video. And of course now the fact we've got Joe Ward sent off, but this is not talking about the game of the window, but I mean, we could put Johnston back in the side. Nyambe's a bit rubbish, but we'd put him in anyway. Unless Namibia qualified for the AFCON, which I don't think they did. But, I mean, it's sad that Joe Ward got sent off, but we'll take it anyway. Then Clara, the Birmingham City centre-back. And I wish I never see that guy again. Because I swear if I see him again, yeah, he's going to get some absolute words from me, you know. Because he will not kick the head of one of my players, yeah. For no reason. He kicked the head of Ebro Adams near the end of the game in the second half. And what a plonker move that was. He's an absolute plonker for doing that. How the hell is he managing that? I mean, from the replays, he's no chance he's going for the ball. But he's hard to kick the guy's head. I mean, luckily for Ebro Adams, he's alright now. He'll definitely be playing against Leicester, hopefully. Unless David Ozo comes back, which I think he's coming back in January, but who knows. Yeah, I mean, it really is really idiotic from Clara, but we'll take it anyway. It was 10 men versus 10 men near the end of the game, and it ended 1-1. Anything better could have happened, but I think what Eustace really should have done better there, put an attacking substitute on. In the second half, he put on Nelson and Ebro Adams in the second half. I don't think that was the greatest idea. I mean, 8 players defending, but 2 attacking. It's not really the best way. Then, of course, Jackson got sent on after. I think after Langas got blood on his head for a cut, but I mean, you can't have a player with blood on the pitch. That's the rule. But I mean, Jackson really. I mean, Salverson's a better choice than Jackson. I'll tell you that straight. But yeah, I mean, I don't get why Jackson's still trying to play for this club. He's a bit rubbish. He's washed. Yeah, I mean, he's not really going to do amount too much anymore. I think he'll be happy that if he leaves the Lincoln. But then, you know, I think it was a fair game. I mean, Ward definitely should not have got sent off. We should have had some checks on the goal that Birmingham got, but we'll take it anyway. Also, by the way, just to be clear, Ajimang did score from a header that hit the post one in. But let's clear that out of the way. Let's preview Leicester. And now Leicester have had a horrible form in the last 2 games, losing 2-1 to Watford and 4-1 to Queen's Park Rangers. And as a Derby fan, as I'm supposed to hate Leicester City, Leicester, you're absolutely rubbish. How are you conceding 4 goals in the first half to QPR? You're absolutely rubbish. This is why East Midlands should be black and white. But, of course, you battered us 3-1 when you were in horrible form. And you couldn't literally batter us again at King Power. But we have had wonderful form out away. Winning 2-1 against Swansea, 1-0 against West Brom. So close to beating Middlesbrough. 3-0 against Sheffield Wednesday. Close to beating Birmingham. We'll take those any day, am I right? And even a draw against Wrexham will makes us have good form. But, I mean, Leicester are a Premier League side last season, so we can't count them out, but they're rubbish form. Cifuentes is doing rubbish. Cifuentes, however you want to say his name. I mean, if Derby want to start a good right back, I think the best choice is Langas. Unless Johnston's able to come back, then who knows? It's the final game of 2025. I think the next game after that is going to be the New Year, so I think I might see you guys for the preview for Middlesbrough in the New Year. So just to be clear, New Year's coming. Happy New Year for whatever. Yeah, not yet. But I think that we could have a chance against Leicester. If we don't, then it'll be absolutely surprising. I mean, of course, I think Jackson should not play. I think he should literally try Owen Eames, my guy. He's on the bench for a few games. He hasn't even started, and Eustace hasn't even played him. At least give the guy a chance. He gave him a chance to learn and wield, and why not Owen Eames? Maybe even put on Luke Banks as a guy from the under 21s. But yeah, I think Derby really should have a chance against Leicester. I think if we get battered, I'll admit 1-0, 2-0, possibly 3-0. I'll be fine with, because if you remember at Pride Park on December the 6th, we got battered 3-0 before scoring one back. And I'll take a defeat against these lot. I mean, I'm not saying I want a defeat. That's just absolutely wrong. But I think a defeat against Leicester will put us in the right path on how we will progress to the club. And even some people has even taken a loss to Leicester as a positive note, and that's fine. But I mean, I'll take a draw against Leicester. But if we get the win, I'll be surprised. But a draw would be nice. And I think what has to be done is the referee being able to check use his eyes for once, and then make more attention our way, and that'll be fine for the game. And well, just to make sure, on the Monday, which is tomorrow, or unless today, anyway, if anyone's seeing this, we will be playing Leicester at 7:45 p.m. Yeah, I think that's it for the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Not really much I can say about both the games more, and yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.